Some attribute to Plato the saying, "The price of apathy towards public affairs is to be ruled by evil men." My personal experience is that ignoring politics is like dropping our kids off at the swimming hall and going to the pub. You know there'll be trouble. That's not to say people in government are bad. It's to say that if we, as Australians, do not keep an eye on what is happening, we cannot get what we expect from our elected governments. Let me just share the screen here. Welcome to Forest.chat Soapbox. Join me, Paul van der May, to find out what is going on in Forest that can affect you, your prosperity, your lifestyle, and your safety. What will we talk about on Forest.chat Soapbox? We'll talk about what's happening that will affect people living in Forest. Since September 2024, the Australian Federal Electorate of Forest is the combined area of 6 local government councils. From the north, they are the shires of Harvey and Dardanup, the City of Bunbury, the Shire of Capel, the City of Busselton, and the Shire of Augusta Margaret River. In Australia, there are 3 levels of governance that affect you and your ability to do anything and everything. We'll talk about what the levels of government have on their meeting agendas that affect you, and we'll talk with people elected to those levels of government, and we'll talk with people who have issues or questions or opinions about what is going on. Will we get answers? Maybe. We're here to have conversations that can move the needle. So Forest.chat Soapbox has a philosophy. So many people have heard sayings like, never talk politics or religion. It may have started in good faith to stop arguments, but as it turns out, we need to communicate to reach solutions. 2 things need to happen. First, we need to separate aggression from conflict. And second, we need to collaborate. This Forest.chat philosophy is kindly worded by John Harari. He says, talk politics at all times, with everyone, just do it the right way. So what is expected from guests? From guests, we want to hear about their experiences and what they found that landed them at their current thinking. Few people want to do harm, though sometimes they do harm by not understanding the unintended consequences of their choices or not choosing what people need in order to thrive. We'll ask hard questions. Is this good for Australia? And is this good for Australians? We'll take the view that the prosperity, culture and welfare of Australia and Australians is paramount, and we want to see how that will play out in Forest. One of the drawbacks of government meetings is the formality and time constraints that limit open discussion. Watching council meetings and parliament live streams, they have strictly enforced timeframes and one at a time speaking through each presentation. Strict time limits on speaking suggest every topic has the same weight and ability to be described appropriately within the same time limit. Forest.chat Soapbox will allow people to speak and for some back and forth until guests are comfortable that they have described their point or position. What we will not tolerate is personal attacks. Remember, we're here to talk politics the right way, and that is without aggression. So how do you become a guest on this podcast? Well, you can ask, or I can invite you. If you're in the Forest electorate and you have a view that you want to present, then send an email to hello@forest.chat and outline the topic or issue you want to discuss. Please include your name and a phone number for timely communications. I will invite people to talk about their experience in governance roles or topics they have shown that they are interested in. Where topics are discussed without a representative from a relevant governance role, then I will invite those people from that governance role to respond in a later issue or episode. So when will live streams happen? Well, there's no set schedule for live streams. Politics happens all the time, and availability of guests will determine most live stream dates and times. Subscribe to the email list at forest.chat and select forest.chat/soapbox to receive notifications of scheduled live streams. During the live streams, you can watch, comment or ask questions. On YouTube, go search for @ForestChat and then go to the Live tab. On Facebook, go to forest.chat.soapbox. That's forest, that's got it. Facebook.com/forest.chat.soapbox. How can you support the show? Well, first of all, watch the episodes either live or on demand. Then comment and tell us which perspective you support. On Facebook, use the @highlight symbol in your comments. That's the ampersand and the word highlight together. In line with Forest.chat Soapbox's philosophy, comments with personal attacks may be deleted without warning, and repeat offenders may be reported or blocked without warning. Also, like and share the videos, subscribe on social media, and subscribe at forest.chat to receive email notifications of scheduled live streams. Tell people about Forest.chat Soapbox. Suggest topics and guests. You can email those details to hello@forest.chat. Be a guest and share your opinion or propose a solution. Email your details again to hello@forest.chat. You can also donate to financially support Forest.chat Soapbox via PayPal at hello@forest.chat. For the purpose of transparency, I ran as a candidate for Forest with Pauline Hanson's One Nation in the federal electorate on the 3rd of May 2025, and I continue to be a member of Pauline Hanson's One Nation. Donations that are subject to any conditions will not be accepted or they'll be returned. Donations will be used to fund services used to deliver this podcast, hardware and equipment that I might need to buy, time that I put into the podcast, promotions that I use to spread the word about Forest.chat, and any other associated costs that come up with the podcast. There's plenty going on in Forest. Join me, Paul Vandermeer, to find out what is going on and how that can affect you, your prosperity, your lifestyle, and your safety. Thanks. We'll see you soon.